Hi everyone, Clifford here. In this video, I'm gonna try to go over a subject not a lot of you realize how important it is. Now, whether you're a beginner or you try to refine your skills, this video will provide you with the tools you need to really improve your game. So, let's get started.
What's up y'all, BK back here with CliffPickleball, and today we're gonna bring you this amazing video. Now, what you see a lot of YouTubers do and a lot of pickleball people do is they always talk about power and sometimes spin. However, the one thing that you really need to get up to those 4-5-5-0 levels and take your game up to that next level is control. We're gonna go over what control is and how you can control the ball while you're on court. People always think control means hitting the ball slow. In pickleball, control is about being able to put the ball where you want the ball to go. It's about being able to control the ball and making your shots strategically so that you're in more control of not just the ball, but also the point, so you're able to win points and win games. If you haven't noticed, Cliff and I aren't exactly dressed for pickleball. We're looking a little snappy out here, but that's because we want to show you that pickleball is more about just the athletic ability to play the game, and honestly, you could wear a full suit or Timberlands and still play pickleball at a very high level. So today, really what we're gonna talk to you about is just how to control the ball, and you're simply just using your skill and using your paddle to do all the talking. So the first thing that we're gonna talk about when it comes to control is how to hold the paddle and how to get your feet situated. Now, the best grip to control a pickleball is to use the Continental Grip. What the Continental Grip is, pretend that you're gonna draw a line from the tip of your index finger, right here at the bottom of your index finger, all the way down, going across to the bottom of your palm. And you're gonna put that line on the second bevel. So right here, you see all these bevels. This is my number 1 bevel, and I'm gonna put my hand on this number 2 bevel. So I'm gonna line it up so that the number 2 bevel is on that imaginary line that we just drew from my index finger to the bottom of my palm. And that right there is gonna be my Continental Grip. Now, the important thing for the stance is you wanna try and have your feet about shoulder width apart, standing across, facing your opponents at all times, because that is your most stable position. Once you get here, try to bend your knees just a little bit so you're able to stay in control of that athletic position so that you can move from side to side as well as front and back without having to get low and pop back up.
The next skill we're gonna show you is the dink. For you to be able to do the dink, you need proper grip and you need the right stance. Think about the dink like you building like a house, okay? The dink is gonna be your foundation. BK and I, we're gonna be dinking, right? As you can see, open stand, okay? I bend a little bit my legs, stick out my butt a little bit, my paddle is in front of me, and now we start dinking. So when you understand that, when you do the thing the way you're supposed to do it, you see, you don't have to do a lot of movement. That means you don't have to be like very athletic. You just have to understand where the ball is going and move according with the ball, okay? When you understand that, that's gonna make your life easier. It doesn't matter if you have Timberland, you like in a suit like me, you're gonna be able to dink consistently without any problem.
All right, so now that we talked about how to hit the dink, again, without having to use your body too much so you're in control of all your shots, the next shot that we're gonna talk about is the drop. Now, the drop is a shot where we're gonna attempt to put the ball into the kitchen from the baseline. If we're trying to reset the point and give ourselves the best opportunity to move front into the kitchen line, where we have the best possible chance of winning the point, what we need to learn to do is drop the ball from here into the kitchen so that our opponents aren't able to volley the ball or take it out of the air. So the way you're gonna do that, again, is you're gonna try and use that Continental Grip that we talked about. Once you do have that Continental Grip, we're gonna get back in our wide stance. Again, knees bent just a little bit, so that you're in that low base where you're able to lift up off the ground and pick your legs up to generate the power that you need to lift the ball over the net and bring it back down. Once you're able to do that, again, you're gonna set your feet as early as you can. So if you see a ball coming towards you, set your feet to where you wanna plant them as early as you can, so that now you simply have to just focus on hitting the shot with your arm. What we're gonna do again is use our shoulder to try and lift our arm to lift the ball up over the net and back down. So here are a few examples of me dropping the ball to Cliff, and Cliff's just gonna hit it back to me, and we're just gonna go back and forth. There we go. Again, all I'm trying to do here is just set my feet early and then lift this ball over the net so I can bring it back down.
The next one we're gonna go over it is one of my favorite, okay? Is resetting. Resetting can be very hard to master, okay? But as soon as you do, you're gonna realize how your game gonna go from here to here. So let's say if BK gonna put topspin on the ball. When you put topspin on the ball gonna do this, okay? It's gonna do that curve, okay? So now, for you to understand it better, when you're gonna reset it, let's say the complete curve is, let's say the ball is gonna start from here to there, okay? So if you want to reset the ball, when somebody hit it here, it's gonna have topspin, the ball gonna spin like this. So now, if you on the other side, you try to reset from here, most of the time you're gonna pop up the ball. Imagine like the line from here to here, when the ball gets here, like in his almost his lower point, this is where you're gonna reset it. So now, let's say, see me from the side. If the ball is coming like this, I'm not gonna reset here, I'm not gonna reset here. I'm gonna let the ball drop. When the ball gets here, like let's say my chest height, this is where I'm gonna reset it. This is very important. This is what's gonna help you like control the ball. Now, next thing I want to emphasize on it is the pressure in your grip. Okay, this is very important because you cannot have pressure in your grip. You have to be relaxed. In my case, when I'm resetting, sometimes my grip is 2 or 3. It depends how hard the ball is coming at me. Okay, that's how I allow the ball like to just touch the face of my paddle with no tension and just go back over to the net. Okay, so let me show you. And BK is gonna try to attack me. Okay, so let's say my goal is to get to the net. All right. Like this, my grip is loose. I get low. It doesn't matter right now, I'm in a suit, okay? Because I'm not doing any long movement, okay? I'm taking my time, I'm relaxed. If he's attacking me, I grab it, okay? Reset, again, okay? And step by step, you see, watch how I'm coming to the net, and nothing you can do about it, okay?
To hit all these control shots, you don't need to be crazy athletic or be super fit, and you can actually just use your paddle, use your arm, and simply work your way up to the kitchen line and win pickleball points very easily. So again, what I'm gonna show you right now is how to work your way from the baseline to the kitchen line with minimal effort, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna have Cliff feed me balls, and I'm simply gonna try and reset into the kitchen, drop into the kitchen, and work my way up. So all I'm doing, again, I'm just hitting that ball into the kitchen, taking my own sweet time, one step at a time, walking into the kitchen line like it's nobody's business. Hitting a drop, getting it into the kitchen. I don't gotta rush to the kitchen as I'm comfortable in the transition zone. I know I have the skills to get that ball back in the kitchen and simply walk up there. And now that I'm here, I'm super comfortable to finish that point.
As you can see, people usually think pickleball is like playing football or playing basketball. Like physically you have to be like in shape and everything. But when you really understand pickleball is like chess, okay? You have to choose like exactly your movement. When you have the skills, the technique, when you practice everything we just show you in the video, you're gonna realize how easy it can be, and you're still gonna play great, and you're still gonna have a lot of fun without doing like too much with your body.
All right, that honestly covers everything that we need to say. Just go out there, put it into practice, and as always, work on these shots as much as you can so that you can take your game up to that next level. As always, I've been BK with Cliff Pickleball. Make sure to subscribe below to his channel. Also go check out my channel at BK Pickleball on Instagram and YouTube. But until next time, we'll see you later.